As Wolf has the basketball, dribbles to his right. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Petrichka on the right wing. He's been their leading scorer so far. Wolf top of the key. Lobs it into Krieger. Krieger gets it in the corner. Looking to dribble penetrate is Petrichka. He gets it in the opposite corner. Here's a three by Redmond. No good. Rebound taken down. And it was Petrichka with the rebound. He circles in the lane, goes in and misses. Rebound taken down by the Byron Bears. Coming out of there with it for Byron was Jordan Heimer. He's a 6'2 junior. As Byron, a little fadeaway in the lane is no good. Good box out there. Faribault nothing but green jerseys that time for the board going in. Faribault is running a bit here, and they're going to get a foul as Lenway will go to the free throw line. He gets fouled.
That Bears foul is at number 3. Fisher Krickenberg, that's his first.
Foul's going to be on Fisher Krickenberg. He's a 6'1 senior. Just underway here from Nolan Gym, and he barely grazes the iron. Faribault's free throw shooting has been very woeful this season. He did make the second one. 1-0, Faribault leads. As the Bears bring the ball up left to right, Elijah Rodemeyer in the lane, shots up, it's blocked by Krieger out of bounds. You get near that basket, he says, this is my hoop. On the baseline, they lob it on the left wing. They get inside, good dribble penetration, get under the basket. I thought he was going to go for three, decided not to. Byron trying to show patience. It's a very physical team. They had a really good football team this season. Ended up being beaten by Casamanteville in the section final. Here's a triple left side, no good. Still 1-0 Faribault. Petrichka got the rebound. Lenway back to Petrichka. Wolf is on the right wing. He comes out to get the ball at the Falcons logo. Dribbles toward the free throw line. Is a Petrichka three, and it's good. So Petrichka hits the triple. There was question of whether he'd be able to play. They thought he had a concussion Saturday, but they had said they were going to test him out in warm-ups, and obviously felt good to go. 4-0 Falcons here early, and they are D'ing it up. Byron is not seeing any open shots. We have an offensive foul, an illegal screen.
Number 1, Isaac Sorensen. That's his first.
So Isaac Sorensen gets called. I told you they were a physical team, and depending on how officials call it, that could be a difference maker in the game too, as Wolf is going to bring the ball up. They let people put hands on people. That never happened when I was a kid, but that's a half century ago, literally. Right side, it's Krieger, and now they get on the left wing to Lenway, and he's going to dribble penetrate. They're really sagging off Lenway. Wolf spins. Lenway, great cut to the basket, but he missed it. Krieger misses it, tries to put it back up again. Wolf does. And so Krieger will go to the free throw line.
Number 2, Jordan Hyman, that's his first. That's a third on the Bears. Krieger at the line shooting 2 shots.
So Ryan's at the charity stripe. Swishes the first one. They're 2 for 3 tonight. Against Northfield, they did not shoot free throws well. That kind of cost them the game at the end. I thought Northfield didn't shoot them well either. He hit them both. So Krieger hits both free throws, and it's 6-0. That's right, 6-0 Faribault right out of the gate. Looking to dribble penetrate, scooping it off glass. Again, altering the shot that time was Brewer Wolf to the Byron Bear. They like to attack the basket, and a bad pass. Petrichka loses it. Tried to do a little pocket pass on the move. It ended up being turned over, and they turn it right back over to Faribault. There's Byron. Pass in the corner. Petrichka three, it's no good. Rebound tapped by Lenway, and they're battling for it. Redmond had his arm in there, and they're going to call foul on Redmond. So Liam Redmond gets called for the foul. Just happened to have his hand on the ball, but his arm got yanked away. And Official said you had your hand in the cookie jar. 6-0. Falcons looking good here early. Byron having really a hard time getting into their offense. They're trying to attack, and it's hard to attack when you got a 6'10" guy down there ready to swat any shots. And I haven't seen Byron shoot anything from outside yet. They're looking to attack. Bounce pass underneath. Layup is no good. Krieger made him alter his shot. Looked like he was going to get a bunny, but he made him alter his shot and shoot too hard. Wolf goes in attack. Oh my, they called an offensive foul on Wolf. And it looked like he was in the circle. That's another turnover for Faribault. That cost him in the Austin game. 6-0 Falcons lead it. Byron's having a heck of a time. They brought in some substitutes here. They get the ball out front to Brody Okers. He's a 6-foot senior. Now on the right wing with the basketball was Yat Tote, 6'3" senior. Tote gets the ball back. I'm guessing he's a shooter. That's probably why he's in there, and he stepped out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. Byron already with 3 turnovers. Faribault's got 2. As Wolf will measure his steps. He's being guarded by Yote. Dribbles to his right. Got the screen from Krieger. Goes under the basket. Gets double teamed and loses the ball. Ball movement is key. And I'm sure Byron's thinking the same thing. They got to get better ball movement. Try and move Krieger away from the basket. Because Faribault's playing man. And wisely, he's standing near the lane there, no matter where his man goes. Here's a 3. Bang! Okers hits the triple for Byron, and they finally get on the board at the 13-minute mark. Here's a shot by Petrichka, no good, or Petrichka rather. Rebound taken down by Yote. 6-3, another 3, and we got a tie game. That's how quickly it can happen. Dribble penetration in the lane again. They get the basketball over to Yat Tote. Now behind the 3-point line is Rodemeyer. Tote has it. Wants to attack again. Stops at the free throw line. He'll get it behind him. Here's another 3 by Okers, and it's good. And that quickly, we're tied at 6. Coming down the lane, an alley-oop dunk by Krieger. 8-6. Of course, the crowd goes crazy because you don't see that every day in a high school game. I was saying the other day they ought to have at least half a dozen of those every game. Tote in the lane, passes it on the left corner. Driving left baseline, he's going to get under the basket, and then he saw Krieger's a 3 by Tote, no good. Rebound yanked down. Krieger's got it. He'll hand it off to Petrichka. Petrichka, where's number 24? Goes in the lane, scoops off glass, and he scores. Petrichka scores off the dribble. He's got 5, and we've got a timeout with a score. Faribault 10, Byron 6, 11:44 to go in the first half. Let's see what Byron mapped out of the timeout. We had another new player in there. It's Tyler Boykin, who's a 5'10 junior. And another triple was made. This by Kruckenberg. 3 triples for Byron. They say, well, we can't go near the basket. We're going to shoot 3s, and they're hitting them. 10-9 Faribault leads. Wolf at the top of the key, looks to dribble, penetrate, passes it right side. Redmond, little jump stop in the lane. They kick it in the corner for three, and it's no good. Rebound, put back up, blocked. Redmond gets called for the foul. He did reach in. Got his shot blocked, and he tried to get it back. That's his second foul. And Byron can take the lead here on this possession. 10-9, Faribault leads it. We're approaching 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Pass goes in the corner. We're in the first half. Under the basket. Again, Wolf made him alter his shot. They're not getting many layups. Byron, they love to crash glass. Out front, they give the ball to Redmond. Back on the left side, quickly to Krieger in the lane. Goes up off glass and scores. I love the quick move by the big guy. Showed quickness for that 6'10" frame down the lane. He attacked the basket. You got that kind of size. When you attack, you are unstoppable. He now gets a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way, and he missed the free throw. Rebound goes out of bounds off of Faribault. Faribault's 3 for 5. Byron has not shot a free throw. Of course, the only shots they've made have been threes. 12-9, Falcons lead it. Big fella comes in for the Byron Bears. Dual rush. And he looks to be every bit as tall as Mr. Krieger is. That's going to be interesting to watch. The handoff goes to Boykin. Boykin gets the ball back. Trying to pull Faribault away from the basket so they can get a layup somewhere here. Young man who had the three had the ball. He's in the lane. Scoops one way and misses. And it comes out to Lenway. In the game for Faribault now is Lukman Madej. He's a 6-foot senior. Out front, Wolf thought about a three, decides to go closer. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Krieger goes, oh my gosh, they called an offensive foul on Krieger. Boy, I don't know. I didn't see that myself, but I'm not an official, I guess. It's a turnover. He made a nice little spin move there. Fall down, you get a foul called. 12-9, Falcons lead it. Byron with the basketball, left to right on your radio dial. They're wearing white with black and gold. Falcons in their home green, going to the basket, scooping it again. Krieger made him alter his shot. Byron continues to insist on attacking the rack. That's their style. But Faribault has not allowed any layups yet. Pass in the corner. They get it back out front to Wolf. He swings it to Madej. Back to Wolf. Wolf looks. They got Krieger posted up. They get it into Wolf. Wolf passes it in the corner. Here's a three, left side, and it's good. Javon Seamers, 6'1" junior, hits the three for Faribault to give them some outside shooting. 15-9 Falcons. The defense has been very good in the paint. And they're going to go in. Another rejection by Krieger. Attacking the rack that time was Rodemeyer, and Krieger says, not on my watch. 15-9. Yep, just keep him down there around the basket. Pass comes in, Wolf intercepts it. Goes back the other way, sidesteps the defender, and drops it over the hoop. Wolf scoring on the turnover by the Byron Bears, and it's 17-9 Falcons, and they are really looking good. Bringing the ball up for Byron is Rodemeyer. Gets it to Landswork. Here's a shot. Wolf blocks that one under the basket. It goes through the hands of the big fella. Coming back the other way. Madej has it knocked away, and that was a reach-in foul, I would think. He really clobbered him. So another turnover by Byron. Getting kind of careless with the basketball, and
2 shots for
Madej will go to the free throw line. And see who the foul was on. Free throw, no good.
The Turley Clip Bears number 1, Isaac Sorensen, and number 4, Gordy Olpers.
So Madej will have another one here. 3 for 6 in the free throw line of the Falcons. What's happened to free throw shooting? He missed them both. This isn't the only team to shoot them poorly. Most teams I've covered this year have not shot free throws well. And the Byron coach says, I need to get a guy out of here. He's got blood or something. So they're going to bring out Mr. Landswork. I'm assuming that's the reason. I don't know any other reason that you get to, while he's coming down the court, get him out of there. Sorensen has it. He'll hand it off, and it's another turn. Oh, Madej almost had the turnover. Here's a 10-footer. Sorensen, little leaner. 17-11 Falcons. Wolf had double team there. There's a Madej 3. It's short. Rebound yanked down. You can shoot yourself ahead, and you can shoot yourself behind if you can't hit your triples. Dribbling the other way, Byron to get it top of the key. Here's another 3. In and out, no good. Rebound yanked down by Wolf. Brewer head up, brings the ball up. Right-handed dribble across midcourt. Pass it in the corner. Here's another 3. In and out by Sievers. Rebound taken down by Byron. The Bears come running up the floor. They want to beat Krieger down there. There's a shot from long range, no good. Krieger gets a hand on it. Madej picks it up. He's going to fly down the court. Goes in off the glass too high and misses. Rebound by Byron. Again, they're looking for an outlet. Krieger gets back nicely on defense. Little spin move by Byron's Heimer, and now here's another turnover as Wolf has it. Wolf stutter step, spins into the lane, shoots the 8-footer. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, boy, I thought one of the Bears might have been over the back. Here's a triple, and it's good. Madej hits the triple. 20-11, Faribault Falcons with 6:51 to go in the half. Wolf, Krieger, and Madej. Sorensen brought the ball up. Passes it across the floor to Okers. Toad has it. Wants to dribble penetrate. There's a cutting Sorensen, and he scores on the leaner. He's got 4. It's 20-13. Set play out of the timeout by the Byron Bears. And they got what they wanted, evidently. They're playing a zone right now. Pass comes out front. They're daring Faribault to shoot the ball, and it's going to be a steal. Another turnover. Tote comes back the other way on the right side. Here's a 3, and it's bottom of the net. Okers hits another triple. His third 3 of this game, and he's not even a starter. 20-16, and another turnover almost by the Faribault Falcons. Getting a little careless with the ball here. They've given up 6 points off turnovers already. That's what really doomed them against Austin. 20-16 is our score. Got to be careful with the ball. Out front, Wolf at the F circle. Passes it to Madej. Back to Wolf. Top of the key. Krieger's at the free throw line. Gets it right side. Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound is going to be taken down by Byron. Coming out of there with it for the Bears is Okers. Pass comes ahead. Going in, it's blocked by Krieger, and he stepped out of bounds, did the Bear. It's going to be a turnover. That's their 6th. 5 for Faribault, but the difference in points is 6-2 in favor of Byron in points off turnovers. Redmond will inbound it to Wolf. Byron will pick them up as soon as they get to the volleyball attack line on one side of the floor. He gets trapped, bounces in the corner. Krieger's going to shoot a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Madej had it, lost it. They go for it, and again, careless with the ball. They had it secured, it appears, and they turn it over. Here come the Byron Bears. Handoff to Oakers. Out front, or that's Kruckeberg rather. Kruckeberg dribbles inside the paint, goes right under the basket. We're going to have a foul, I think, on Madej. And it is. So first free throws to be shot here by Byron. This is Fisher Kruckeberg. He's a 6'1 senior. That's some. And he hits the free throw. If he makes this, it's a 2-point game. They were sitting on 11 for a while there, but since the timeout, they've been able to get some attacks. He made them both. (20-18) and another turnover by Faribault. 7 of them. So far, 8 of the 18 points that Byron has are points off turnovers. Handoff goes to Tote, dribbles to his left, being checked by Linway. Now he dribbles to his left and hands off. Kruckeberg goes in the lane, scoops it up, no good. Rebound taken out by Krieger, and we're going to have a foul, I think.
That Bears foul on number 20, Aiden Lansford. That's his first 6 on the Bears.
So Wolf will bring the ball up, and again, they are going to trap him, it appears, as soon as he gets across the court. No, he did not, across the timeline. Now he gets it back at the volleyball attack line. One dribble. Madej is going to shoot another 3, and he swishes this one. 4 threes for Faribault. And it's 23-18. Hope wants to get by Redmond. Here's a 3, right side, a brick. Rebound taken down by Linway. He'll hand it off to Wolf. Wolf brings it up across midcourt, tells Krieger to come out and get the ball. He does. They trap him. When somebody gets trapped, somebody's got to go to the basket. Another miss by Madej on the 3. It's going to bounce out of bounds and go to Byron. 23-18 Falcon lead, 3:57 to go. This is a team, the Byron Bears, that are averaging over 72 a game. That's what having those big fellas down low, both Wolf and Krieger on either side of the basket, protecting the rim. Here's another 3. It's good. Somebody's got to challenge him a little bit. It was like he was shooting it in practice. Just measured it and nailed it. And I don't have that number on my roster. Number 20 is not on my roster. So I can't tell you who it is. Pass comes out front. They get it on the left wing. Madej bounces it back out front. Linway back to Madej. Krieger's not touched the ball in a while. Now he touched it. Gets it to Madej again. And he misses another 3. 23-21. This is where I would like to see an inbounds play that gets him a dunk. Either Krieger or Wolf, to be honest. Left side, Madej 3, bang! Another bomb from Madej, and it's 26-21. As Byron brings the ball back up, Kruckeberg gets it on the left side to number 20. Between the legs dribble, looks to penetrate. He'll get it back out front. They're looking to attack the basket, but they've had some trouble doing that. They didn't have the 3s, they'd really be in trouble. Driving left baseline, we're going to have a foul, I think, called on Linway, and that'll be his 3rd. Or I'm sorry, that's Redmond. Redmond's 3rd.
Back in for the Faribault Falcons.
We have not seen Petrichka in a while, which makes me think that he might have that headache, right? Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound yanked down, and they're going to pass it to Krieger, who leaves it for Wolf. Wolf throws it all the way down in the right corner. Seaver's 3 is no good. Rebound taken down. Boy, you got to shoot when you got guys under the basket. Here comes the Byron Bears. They have a chance to get much closer. They're down 26-21 with 2:26 to go. As Kruckenberg on the left side. Now here's a wide open long three. Nobody puts a hand in his face. And Kruckenberg hits one. That's the 6th triple of this half. Byron has only 2 regular field goals. Pass underneath. Lenway gets double teamed. There's another 3. It's no good by Madej. Rebound taken down by Byron. Falcons have gone 3 happy. It's 26-24 Faribault. You got to get the ball into the big fellas. Spin off glass. Beautiful move. That was a gorgeous move by Isaac Sorensen. And it's tied at 26 with 1:44 to go in the half. Krieger's going to shoot a 3. Swish. So Krieger says, yeah, I can step out and pop a triple. Top of the key, straight on 3. Makes it 29-26. 20 hands it off. Toad has it. They're going to leave him for 3. Bang. Nobody at all challenging these threes, and it's like they're shooting them in practice. That's their 7th one of the half. 29 apiece. Here's a 3, no good by Madej. Krieger layup, or a shot under the basket. Now Madej gets it back out front to Wolf. He's going to lob it to Lenway, hands it off to Madej, bounces it over to Sievers. He'll shoot the 3, it's no good. Rebound taken down, and Byron will come back the other way and have a chance to take the lead as we're coming to the close of the half. A shame, too, because Faribault played so well for most of this half. Here's a shot up, no good. Rebound tapped out to Wolf from Krieger. And one of those 2 guys ought to take the last shot here. We're tied at 29. Wolf gets trapped, passes it over to Madej. Madej puts it on the deck, goes to the basket, makes the layup at the buzzer. Well, evidently it didn't make it at the buzzer.
Also back in, Okers and Rademeyer for 5.
How could that be the shot clock? Was there a foul or something? 23.2 seconds to go. Oh, he called him for traveling. Well, that was a late whistle. I thought he traveled initially, but they didn't call it, and then they did when he made the layup. Scoop shot, no good. Again, you had both Wolf and Krieger there, so they try to do a little Dr. J, and it didn't work. Left side, I'm showing my age there. Sievers 3 is no good. And they throw a long shot, no good, and we got a tie game at halftime. Faribault led most of the half, but what matters is the score at the half. Faribault 29, Byron 29. He's now number 20 after the blood earlier. Was number 12. Hayden Landsverk, a 6'3 senior. So he had a triple in the first half. It was number 12. Going in, they get a layup. That's not a good sign. As Heimer just easy layup. Wolf out front with the basketball. Pass to the left side for 3. It's short. Rebound taken out by Krieger. Passes it to Wolf. He'll shoot a 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound taken down by Byron. Isaac Sorensen looks to get in attack mode. He's got a nice floater. Gets it in the corner for 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound taken down. Lenway, he'll scoop it over to Wolf. Wolf will bring it across the green center line and bounce it out of bounds. 8 turnovers for Faribault. 6 for Byron as the Bears will bring the ball up right to left on your radio dial. Stopping, popping, and shooting and scoring. Landsverk hits his 2nd triple. He just looked like he was walking in the park and taking a shot, and it's 34-29 Byron. Just that quickly out of the half. Wolf dribbles to the free throw line. He'll shoot from there. He'll miss from there. Rebound taken down. They did a nice box-out job on Krieger, who needs to obviously assert himself a little better under the basket. They're boxing him out. Handoff goes out front. My old coach used to say it doesn't matter how tall they are, you should be able to box them out. Well, you can just jump over the top of me. That was when we used to play against Randy Brewer. Here's a three. No good. Rebound taken down and a foul going to be on Landsberg. A little frustration foul for missing the triple. 34-29. Faribault has not scored so far this half. Bears have gone on a 5-0 run. Faribault's got to get that ball inside. They've been kind of three happy. Wolf dribbles to his right. They're zoning here is Byron. Guy go high-low here. Wolf high and Krieger low or vice versa. Wolf's out high. Krieger is down low. They're building a campfire around him. And that's what you do. Wolf goes to the basket. They're going to have a blocking foul. And it's the appropriate call on Byron's Kruckeberg. Wolf will go to the free throw line. That was a smart play. Wolf cut to the basket, get the ball from Krieger. Now they need to hit their free throws. 34-29 Byron. Missed it. 3 for 8 is Faribault. His second one, swish. So 4 for 9 of the Falcons, and they're down by 4 with 15:52 to go. Byron could get nothing inside earlier in this game. They're attacking with some regularity now. There's another reverse layup by Sorensen. He's got 8, and it's 36-30. Pass comes in the corner, attacking the basket, missing it is Lenway. Byron gets the rebound, Lensberg, passes it on the right side. He'll get the ball back top of the key. He's going to drive by Krieger, passes it in the corner. They get it back top of the key to Landsberg. He's being checked by Krieger. He'll hand it off. Pass back to Krieger, or to Landsberg. He'll shoot the three, and it's good. Even with Krieger in front of him, I don't know if he put his arm up. But he hits another three. He's got 9, and all of a sudden it's a 9-point lead for Byron. They've outscored him 10-1 to start the half. Redmond will inbound the ball right below us here at Nolan Gym. Bounces it to Wolf near the center circle. Couple dribbles in the right corner. Redmond get that ball inside to Krieger. They want to do that. Here's a three. It's no good. Rebound taken down by the Byron Bears. Right to left on your radio dial. They go in attack mode. Oakers. And then the layup is missed. Rebound taken down by Wolf. Wolf might have been tripped from behind. I don't know why no foul was called. There's a three. It's no good. Rebound tapped out. Hits the foot of a Bear. But they come out of there with it. Now looking to score again is Byron with a brick three. Rebound comes down. Here's a corner three from the left side. In and out, no good. Rebound taken down by Wolf. Boy, is Faribault stone cold. 1 point this whole half. As Redmond looks, gets it out front to Brewer Wolf. Krieger is down there. They, like I say, oh my, I thought they were going to do an alley-oop, but Wolf misses an 8-footer. Krieger was right there by the basket. Nobody's going to jump up with him. They do have that tall guy in there, but here's a triple left side, no good. Rebound taken down by Krieger. He'll scoop it over to Wolf. Still down by 9 are the Falcons. Lenway passes it Krieger, 5-footer, good. He should make everyone from that range, right? Smack dab in the middle of the lane. That's his shot. 39-32, and Byron's of them too. Tote's going to inbound it for Byron. Out front is Sorensen at the attack line for volleyball. Dribbles right, gets it over to Landsberg. Dribbles to his left. Now they get it out to Tote. See what they got set up here. Tote is out front, bounce left side. Sorensen goes in the lane. He'll pass it in the corner. They'll pass it under wide open, and he passed out the layup to get it to Tote. They get it back top of the key to Sorensen. Sorensen in the lane. They're counting down the shot, and it's blocked by Krieger. Taken down by Lenway. Coming up the floor is Wolf. Wolf goes in off glass, too strong. Whoa, what a great tip in from Krieger. He came out of nowhere to get that one. I think he got it. It's 39-34. Man, oh man, when he gets up off the floor, he's 6'10", and he's got a vertical too. Not all 6'10" guys are that athletic. Bounce pass goes inside to their big fella, and he has a nice little hook shot. Byron Bench erupts on the hook shot. And I will say it was a nice looking one. Smack dab in the middle of the lane for Duel. They get her in the right corner. Back out front, Wolf for Faribault. Left to right on your radio dial. We're in the green and the white. Down by 7. Bounce pass goes into Krieger. They build a fire around him. Wolf goes in. Scoops it underneath. Lenway too far under. Hits the rim underneath. Had a wide open bunny. Here's a 3 left side. No good. And the ball's knocked away. Madej missed the 3. 41-34. Man, that was a wide open bunny. It was too far underneath. Lowering his shoulder was Landsberg, and he turns it over. Looks like a fullback that time, trying to go into the end zone. His second.
And number 5,
If Krieger could get himself like that big fella from Byron just made that little hook shot. If he could develop that in the middle of the lane, he'd be absolutely unstoppable. 41-34. They'll pass it to Wolf. Wolf, they really pack in this zone, daring him to shoot. Lenway goes to the basket. You got to be patient. He was, and he's fouled. Caleb Lenway, the sophomore. Dribbled to the basket. He was right there. Wanted to make the guy trying to block it go over and then come down. And when he comes down, you go up and kiss it off window. And he was fouled. So Lenway is at the free throw line. Chance for a 3-point play to make this a 4-point game. 11:27 to go, and he missed it. Man, oh man. They're 1 for 3 this half. They're 4 for 10 in the game. That's what I'm saying, 4 for 10. Here's a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Krieger is tapped to him by Redmond. He'll pass it across the floor to Wolf. Left to right on your radio dial. Wolf out front picks up his dribble, bounce it to Krieger. He's out high too. Gets it back to Wolf. Goes down the lane, loses the ball en route, and then I think he was going to try and throw it off somebody. The Byron Bear got the ball, did Rodemeyer, but then he didn't throw it off of him. They throw it out to Krieger way high. Now plant Wolf down low or do vice versa. They get it back to Wolf. Krieger's trying to post up. They get it to him. Back to Wolf for the free throw line, and no look pass, and it's stolen away. Another turnover by Faribault. They've got 9 of them. 41-36. Looking to dribble penetrate is Byron. They get it on the left wing. Going in the lane, goes in. Blocked from behind, and a foul, I think, on Wolf. Be his second.
That's his second.
So going to the free throw line is going to be Byron's Jordan Heimer. He's a 6'2 junior. Heimer's free throw is no good. They are 2 for 3. 41-36, Bears lead it. 10:31 to go in regulation. He made the second one. It's a swish. Seaver's going to throw it into Redmond, who will bring it up the floor. Bounces it to Wolf. Wolf gets in attack mode in the lane, shoots the shot, no good. Rebound comes out to Redmond. Top of the key. He'll back up with a basketball. Right-handed waist-high dribble. Was going to bounce it to Wolf, and it got kicked out of bounds by Tote. Boy, the Bears really have packed in this zone. Here's a 3 left side. Sievers comes up short. Wolf gets it. Pass it back. He's going to try it again. Missed it again. Rebound. Krieger was tapping it, I thought, to some of his teammates, but Byron Bear ends up with it. And shots up, no good. Coming out of there with it is Redmond. Reaching in and knocking it out of bounds was the Bear. They didn't call the reach in. I think it's going to be Faribault's basketball. As Duell comes back in, the big fella for Byron, he's got to be 6'10 or 11 too. He's right up there. Just judging from my view here. Coming down the floor, Wolf bounces it right side. One of the Byron Bears fell down trying to get a charge, and Byron almost stole the ball, but they end up running out of bounds with it. 9:41 to go. It's 42-36 Byron. Madej slaps the ball, looks to inbound it. Faribault's leading scorer came out early. Pass goes in to Wolf. Wolf shoots anyway, misses. Rebound taken down by Duell. He'll hand it over to Sorensen. Isaac Sorensen, Mr. Floater, dribbles in the lane, spins, throws the shot up high off window and scores. Wow. He altered his shot because of Krieger and had the perfect English to get it off window. It's 44-36 Byron. Krieger out front with the basketball, swings it to Madej. Now they get it in the left corner, get it to Wolf, and we're going to have a foul, I think, on Sorensen.
Bears foul number 1, Isaac Sorensen.
That'll be his second.
The 15 on the Byron Bears. Returning from Byron, number 4, Gordy.
Sitting down for the Byron Bears is going to be Kruckeberg. Pass comes in on the inbounds play. Krieger misses a little 5-footer. Well, that's about where you want it. That's the best shot you can ask for, other than a dunk. Going in, Byron passes it on the right wing. Bears across the floor, top of the key. Sorensen, guarded by Madej. Gets it in the corner. They've drawn Krieger away from the basket so they can get a layup, and they missed it. Rebound taken out. And knocked out of bounds. Now, obviously, Faribault wanted to adjust because Byron made all those threes in the first half, but I think I'd pick my poison and keep Wolf and Krieger down low to swat balls so they can't get all those layups because they're sitting at 36 with 8:38 to go in the game. Pass goes in the corner. Byron with the basketball. Here's another three. No good. Rebound Krieger. He gets it to Wolf. Faribault needs to take advantage of the height that they have. Left side they go with it. Back out front to Wolf. Gets it over to Lenway. Krieger. They're still playing that zone. Bounce pass into Wolf. He dumps it off to Krieger, and that's what I like to see. Right under the basket. He's got 15, and it's 44-38. Byron shoots the three. It's a brick. Rebound taken down by Madej. They throw it all the way down to Wolf. Went in, just a soft kiss off the window. Could have slammed it, but he decided to do the soft finger roll. 44-40. Falcons have come back. Cut the lead in half. Sorensen out front, they go with the basketball. Staying with him is Redmond. They pass it across the way to Sorensen. Sorensen guarded by Madej in the middle of the lane. Gets it left side. Duell, the big fella, and down the lane, and oh my. You say the ball belongs to Byron. Looked to me like the guy went out of bounds with the ball. It's 44-40 Byron. That's the one thing. Troy's here doing FCTV taping. I wish I could see replays on some of this stuff. Shots up, no good. The ball's knocked away, and they're going to call a foul for knocking the ball out of his hand. I did not see who that was on. So Byron will inbound it. Up by 4 with 7:18 to go. Still anybody's game. They bounce it to Tote. Tries to dribble by Wolf, gets it in the corner. Sorensen goes in, kisses it off the glass. They didn't get any of that in the first half, but Byron's getting attacks all over the place now. Wolf has it. Left side is because Faribault's worried about their threes. Madej misses a three. Ball high in the air. Krieger, I thought, was going to get it, but it gets knocked out of bounds by Byron. So Madej will be the trigger person underneath the basket. 6:48 to go. A 6-point lead. Still a 2-possession game. A lob pass comes out to Krieger, but it's way out high. Here's a three by Seamers, no good. Coming back the other way is the Byron Bears. They haven't shot lights out this half, but they haven't had to. They've been in attack mode. They've been getting the layups that they couldn't get in the first half. As looking to dribble penetrate, he gets in the lane, and we're going to have a foul called, I think, on Seamers. Wow.
That's his first. That's the third team of the Falcons. Returning Falcons.
Trying to see on the board how many fouls each team has, and I don't see it on there. So I got to start keeping track of that myself, I guess, to get it in the right corner. And it dribbled it off his foot to the Byron Bear. Now Faribault's got to take advantage of this. That's their first turnover this half. Krieger left side. They get it. Redmond now back to Krieger under the basket. He's triple teamed. Whips it in the corner. Wolf underneath the basket. Goes up and scores. Those 5-footers, you got to love them. 46-42. 5:57 to go. Here's a three. It's no good. Short. Krieger gets the rebound. Hands it off to Wolf. He'll bring the ball, jogs it across midcourt. Krieger's out high. Pass goes in the corner to Madej. Back to Wolf. Top of the key. Whips it underneath. Lenway gets it in the corner. Here's a three. It's side of the backboard. Rebound taken down by Byron. Coming back the other way are the Bears. Handoff Tote. Gives it to Landsberg. Back to Tote. Madej's on him. Again, a lane as Krieger comes out of nowhere to reject that one. He'll hand it off to Wolf. He said, no, we're not going to let you do that again. Wolf out front gets guarded. Now they get it over to Lenway. Back to Redmond, rather. Now Lenway. Now out front to Wolf. Now they get it back to Wolf, top of the key. Krieger again needs to work to get open here. They're going to bounce it underneath the Wolf. He's going to get it off glass. He missed it. Rebound comes out. Boy, that was a point-blank layup, but they turn it over to Byron trying to get out of there. Madej has it. Gets in attack mode under the basket. Missed it. Rebound taken down by Byron. Boy, they certainly had their chances on that trip. Couple of point-blank shots missed. 46-42, 4:34 to go in the game. Landsberg's going to hand it off to Tote. Sets a screen. Now they get it on the right side. Madej guarding there. And they pull Krieger from the basket. Pass goes in the corner for three. Tote, bang. No, it was short. Hit the crazy iron. I thought it was going in. Krieger ended up with a layup. Coming back the other way is Wolf. Right corner. They go with it to Lenway. He'll get it back to Wolf. He'll shoot the triple. It's short. Rebound taken down by Byron. And the Bears have had some empty trips, but it doesn't matter. There's a reverse layup that scored. That's what you do with shot blocker. You go reverse. Kruckeberg ends a long drought for Byron. Faribault they had an opportunity numerous times to tie or even take a lead here. 48-42, 3:38 to go. Pass in the corner, back out front. They get it to Krieger for three. It's short. Rebound. 4 Byron White jerseys were there. Wolf was there, and the Byron Bears end up with it. And Coach Hildebrandt's going to take a timeout. 3 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Madej, Lenway, and Redmond. And they're going to re-enter the ball here. 2 seconds went off the clock. Well, I don't know why they re-entered the ball, but they did. Bounce pass goes on the block. They're posting up Sorensen. And he had nowhere to go. Gets it back out front. Again, if I'm Byron, they've spread the floor here big time. Again, trying to pull the Falcons away from the basket to get some of those quick layups. And it's worked. Pass goes on the left side. Looking to dribble is Sorensen again. Turnaround jumper's no good. Rebound yanked down by the big fella. Here's a three, and it's no good. Rebound again, Byron. Goes up, and it's no good. And putting it back up and in is Duel. The Bears absolutely crashing glass that time. Have an 8-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go. Faribault's going to have to start getting in attack mode here, and I mean quickly. There's time coming off the clock. Krieger gets it in the corner. They bounce it on the block. Wolf has it. Precious seconds are ticking away here. Down by 8. Wolf is trapped on the sideline where you don't want to be trapped. Gets it in the corner. Redmond shoots the three. It's no good. Oh, it is good. It rolled in. Wow, looked like it was going to roll off, and all of a sudden it went in. 50-45. The Falcons need a stop as Byron gets again. Oh man, they shot a three and it's no good. Boy, I wouldn't have. A coach has to wonder why the heck they did that. Use some clock. It's your best friend right now. Now, if you're Falcons, if you get a three here, it'll be a 2-point game. Redmond three, right side is no good. Twice off iron. Rebound Duel for Byron. He's got a little more thickness to him. And he's been doing a nice job of boxing out Krieger.
That's his second
And now he's coming out, so I'd make hay while the sun shines if I'm Faribault here. 50-45 with 1:32 to go. Duel's going to sit down. Byron really has spread the floor here. And trying to foul is Faribault. Okay, now they got the fouls up there. It says the Bears have 5 fouls. That must be their 6th. Faribault has 5 fouls. So let's see what the Bears do here. Landsverk will inbound it. Rodemeyer gets it out front. They try to foul him, hack him, foul him. Lenway gets called for the foul. That's their 6th foul. So now the next one, they'll be shooting free throws. Byron's 3 for 4 from the free throw line in this game. Faribault has frankly been atrocious. They're 4 for 10. Pass comes out front. Landsverk will bring it across the F logo. And they're going to take their sweet little time here, running some high offense. 16 seconds on the shot clock. He's in the lane. He's still in the lane. They get it out under the basket. Shots missed. Rebound, Krieger gets it. The Falcons have Madej ahead. Madej spins, goes in. Oh my. Looked like he might have been fouled. They're going to come back the other way as Byron, and they're going to call a foul on Lenway. My, oh my. 54 seconds to go in this one. It's 50-45. Madej was going in, did a back dribble to get into the lane. There was contact and no foul called. He says, man, I got whacked in the head. The officials explaining to him why he didn't call a foul. I'd love to hear the explanation. Redmond's gone. Severs comes in. Redmond finished with 3 points. They really did miss Petrichka's scoring. Free throw is good by Heimer. Makes this, it's a 7-point game. 54 seconds to go, and he does. 3 for 4 this half is Byron. Faribault is 1 for 3 this half. They shot 7 free throws in the first half. Bounce in the corner to Wolf again. He gets trapped in that sideline in the corner. Krieger stopped. Oh, he went up and lost the ball en route. I think he was going to slam it. And we got a tie up. Possession arrow goes to Faribault. They need a hoop here in the worst way. They must have an inbounds play to get him an alley-oop dunk, don't they? They pass it into Krieger. He gets it in the corner to Midday. You can't dribble. You got to score here. Krieger, I mean, time is precious. Seconds are going down. You're down by 7. And now Krieger may have turned his ankle. They kicked it out to Midday. He was supposed to launch a 3 at that point. Didn't. Dribbled to the wing and then got it back into Krieger. Krieger comes inbounds underneath the basket. Seamer's right under the basket. Didn't use the backboard. Missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line. Hopefully he can shoot free throws. It's going to be on Sorensen. Faribault loses this. They drop to 1 and 5. And he swishes it. Well, your coach Hildebrand, you put that in your brain, that young man. That was a good-looking free throw. Hope he can hit this one. And if he does, it'll be a 5-point game, and 2 threes would win it. Byron's not going to let him get another possession if they can help it. He missed the second one. Rebound taken out by Byron. Foul was on Lenway, his third. So Rodemeyer's at the free throw line. And he makes it. He'll have another. His first point. 53-46. He missed the second one. Rebound taken out by Krieger. Had the ball knocked away. And it's a kind of a silly foul, really, again, with 19 seconds to go. Krieger's 2 for 3 from the line. He made the first one. His 16 points. His next one is no good. You know, who could be physical at the game is at the line is Jordan Heimer, and he missed everything. He had made his last 3. Well, Faribault still 2 threes away from tying this thing. Let's see if we can get one of them here. You got to do it in a hurry. Wolf comes up, gets it in the corner. Seamers is going to shoot a running 3, and we're going to have a foul on a 3-point shot. They're only going to give him 2. Well, he's got to make them both. Make it a 4-point game. Nope. They call them free throws. They're certainly not free. Missed them both. 53-47. They're going to, I don't know why he even fouled there. So the Falcons have dropped to 1 and 4. I think I said 1 and 5, 1 and 4. Making the free throw is Crookerberg. Byron goes to 4 and 1. Doesn't get any easier for Faribault. They play Owatonna Thursday, I think. And that'll be the game. The final score 54-47. Byron